Heya and welcome to Neverwinter with Aragon. So many of you may be wondering how to get this new companion gear. You're even able to sell it and make millions of Astro Diamonds by doing so. So in this video, I want to go over exactly how you can get them, but also a mini boss map where you can find all 10 named enemies within this area, so you'll be able to get all the currencies you need to get the stuff in the campaign store. So first of all, how to get the companion equipment? Well, you're going to need these Shadowfell Cubes, activate them, and beat up this boss. It's the zone mechanic. In order to get that cube, however, is a little bit tricky. Now, to beat up this boss, I highly recommend going at least with a full party, with a tank and a healer, and once you kill him, you'll get drops on the ground. Be very careful of this. The drops are on the ground, and so when you pick them up, that is the person who obtains them. But you can still go and sell those drops, including the companion equipment and the keys for the new trial. Yes, they drop unbound. You can sell them, you can buy them, but you could be better off just buying legendary dragon keys here instead. So your limiting factor is going to be those Shadowfell Cubes. You may have seen you can purchase them at this vendor, but this is really expensive because you have to spend your weekly currency, of which you only get 100 per week. It's 40 per cube. But I can tell you there's a way to farm these cubes without having to buy them here. All you have to do is go around the zone, slaughter enemies, and you will activate this eye mechanic like we had in Menzoberranzan. So while you're defeating enemies, you're going to then have assassins searching for you. But they won't start searching for you until you get a notification. So you simply go around the whole zone, complete the first milestone on the campaign, and slaughter all of the enemies. Again, at a certain point, you will get a pop-up which will tell you the assassins are hunting for you. You'll simply automatically get this quest which says survive and slay 4 assassins. Now this isn't just going to be 4 assassins, it's going to be 4 waves of assassins. Now where the assassins appear is dependent on the locations on the map. You can't just be anywhere. I've tried sitting on this bridge AFK for a half an hour and never an assassin appeared. As soon as I went down to this area, we got an assassin. Now these guys have about 2 million, 3 million hit points, and they can be particularly nasty by yourself. I'm here on the preview server, but I would recommend having a group of people. They can even combo you, stun lock you, and completely destroy you. And if they kill you, they've successfully assassinated you and you failed the quest. You can see the location where this one was found, and I've found quite a few here. My third assassin was just over here. We've simply had 3 waves of assassins, 1 each, and the last wave is special. I do not recommend doing it alone. You will get 3 assassins that jump you. Again, they could combo CC you and you have no time to react before they completely destroy you. Now I tried using Killing Storm here and they disappeared, so don't do that if you're on Rogue. I still have the chance for them to appear again, but it's as if I disengage from the fight. There's some bug with that daily power. But we have found them again just here, all 3 of them. You got to kill all of them and that will be then your quest completed. They can be particularly challenging to kill, and I highly recommend doing this as a party. I don't know if, while you're within a party and don't have the quest, whether you would get the Shadowfell Cube. But you can see we completed it and we got that. While killing these assassins, you also get shadowed death tokens. So that's also where you can get that currency. And that's it. Very simple. You can see on the right side there under the minimap again that kind of gem is grayed out. It's no longer red. So you can go repeat, kill a load of enemies until you get the assassin's quest again and then kill the assassin. You don't have to kill enemies while the assassins are hunting you. You just need to wait for them to appear by, yes, walking around the map yourself. I generally go in a circle around here at the bottom section and then they will just spawn and you need to kill them. And that's how you farm those cubes. So do not buy them here, spending that weekly currency, of which again you only get 100 per week maximum, and you'd be better off spending that on like other items, particularly if you're running the new trial and want to get some of the new gear here as that needs it. Now in terms of the drop rates for beating up this like zone boss, again, you have to use the Shadowfell Cube before you can actually damage it. Well, I've killed 40 of these guys, and we only got one piece of companion equipment. Excuse my damage here. Yes, it's pretty insane, but this is preview server just so I can more easily test this. You can see the currencies you're getting to, which is the Thayan, Death, Lockets, and the Shadowfell Death Totems. This was my drop table list here. So again, all 40 tests. And we did get the full fashion set there. We got a few keys, but we only got one piece of a companion equipment. The drop rate is so low. Just be aware though, you only need one party member to use the Shadowfell Cube and everybody will be able to damage the boss. So that's why you need to party up for these. Don't go solo. Don't try to kill the boss alone either. She can kill you very easily and then you will just fail. And you only have 3 minutes once you've activated the cube. And again, the drops will be on the ground. So I hope that clears up what to do with the zone mechanic. How to get those currencies and rewards, which is that companion equipment with this new update. Ultimately, it's super exclusive stuff that you just generally won't really be obtaining unless you spend the Astro Diamonds to do so, or you get super lucky. Over 40 kills here, and we only got one piece. But now let's jump to the mini boss map. Here is my iteration of it. The zone boss will always spawn in this location. The red stars is where you can find all the mini bosses, and the purple circles is where the scrying stones are. There are 3 of them, and you will get this achievement once you find and interact with all of them. So let's just show you exactly where all of these are. Keep in mind you can teleport to 4 different areas on the map, so if you have VIP that can be helpful to quickly get to the other locations. We will start just here, and if we go to the left by this little cave entrance, you find the Displacer Beast boss. You kill him, and as per all the mini bosses, you get these Thayan blood marks. This is the main way to farm them. We can head over here and then to the left, and we find the Shambling Mound boss. We killed this one, similarly, same 5 Thayan blood marks. We just went to this star and this one here. Let's show you the scrying stone. Just near these displacer beasts, you will find it on this outcropping. You need to go down a little bit and you can interact with it and you get your bit of a cutscene and the view of the overlook. We can head to our next mini boss, which is within that little arena. You can simply jump down to fight him and he gives us the same drops. I've killed a lot of these and that's mainly just what you get, the blood marks. To exit out of here, you can use your VIP signpost or you can exit by interacting with that gateway. And here again, this was the boss just at this star. Now the location that the main zone boss spawns in, the guy with the flying wings and who's always immune, it will always appear just here on the map. But he has a wandering path where he goes like all the way around the bottom section. For our next mini boss, we need to head up this elevator. If you're not aware, you need to hold spacebar and you will go up. Keep holding it until you reach the top and then move out onto the platform here. The next mini boss you find is just here, this guy, same loot as the others, and you can see him as a star on the map. Then we need to head into this mischief jail, to the left again, into the trench, and you find this boss. We'll kill him again, we get our drop, and he's just this star on the map. Our next mini boss we just find standing here, we kill him. For some reason he dropped 3 drops of the Thayan blood marks, so we got 15, and he's just a star here. Now in order to get this scrying stone, you need to get all the way up here. You may have done so via the quests. You will begin at this part of the map, just over here, and head up these ramps. You simply go all the way up, gets a bit dark here, and once you reach the top, you're here at the base of the statue with this chicken, and around the corner you'll find that scrying stone for the tower, and that's just there at the very top of the map. We can find our next mini boss at the bottom of this pit. We kill this one, same drops, and he's just this red star on the map. To get out of here, you similarly need to go and interact with the gates or use the VIP signpost. Interact with this grill too. Then you can make your way up these ramparts, across this way, up these platforms further, and you find these cages. And between both of them, you find the next mini boss. So we kill him, same drops, and he's just this star on the map. And we just have 2 mini bosses left. This second last one's a little bit of a puzzle. You basically need to go kill all of these red thin wizards, all the ones standing around this circle. And once you've done so, you need to interact with all of these things, freeing the 4 prisoners. This is probably the one you would skip, unless you're on a very contested instance. But even if that's the case, switch to a less populated instance. Once you interact with all 4 of these, you then need to interact with the lever. That drops all the prisoners, they can run off. And now you can beat up the mini boss, who is disguised as like one of those prisoners in the middle. And we got 10 thin blood marks. So maybe this boss can be worth a little bit of extra time. From here, I need to go back down again, but we can find the scrying orb on the way, and it's simply just under this platform. You can head down here under the bridge, and there you go. This scrying stone is for the smug alley, and you can see it on the map just here. Remember, when you jump off a high place, you can roll dodge before hitting the ground and you'll take like no damage. This final mini boss is past all of these orcs. You need to make your way to the back, and just here you will find him guarding this entrance. Killing him, and we get 5 thin blood marks. And that is it for the entire map of the new area. All the bosses, scrying stones, and the special zone boss. Again, he spawns here, and otherwise we'll just be wandering around. Very easy to spot because he has that marker which you can just go to, and that's where he is. But again, you need to have the Shadowfell Cubes, so you need to be farming those assassins for it, which can be a lot of work. You first need to kill enough enemies to activate this red stone here, then kill more again, so that you activate these assassins to hunt you down. And once you kill the final 4th wave of 3 assassins, you get that Shadowfell Cube. Just be aware, you can use those cubes as a party, and you'll only need 1 person to use it in order to beat up the boss and get the drops for the party. That's the map. I hope it helps, and also that my explanation of the zone mechanic was clear. Thanks all for watching, and we'll see you guys around.